What is up, guys? It's JPN403, and this is NCAA Football 2003. And here we are in the Big 12 Championship. We have number 12 Kansas State taking on number 1 Oklahoma. As here is what is at stake here, before I actually get into any real commentary about the game. If Oklahoma wins, they will face Ohio State in the national championship. No ifs, ands, or buts about it as Savage makes a huge play for a huge first down. But if Oklahoma loses, then that means that Texas will end up being in the national championship, as Clayton with the catch there for a first down. But maybe perhaps Georgia can end up even leapfrogging Texas. So we just got to see what happens here today, as Clayton makes another catch, gets the first down there for the Sooners. As White looking here for Savage, and it's caught for the touchdown. An excellent start here for Oklahoma. As we shall see now what Kansas State's able to do. Handoff for a gain of 3 there for Darren Sproles. Then on second down, tight end number 84 with a catch. He's inches shy of the first down. Then on third down, number 84 was not looking for the ball. Falls out of his hands, and it's a 3 and out. So here is a 9-yard gain there for Jones. Jason White looking for Jones again. He falls incomplete. Third down and 1. Here is White. Now going deep here for Savage, and that was just an awful throw. It was bad enough that it just led 3 Kansas State defenders to the ball. So a fullback run here for the fullback Wilson loses a yard. And a loss of a yard again, this time for Darren Sproles. Third down, Sproles may have got nothing. So 3 and out once more here for Kansas State. Savage makes the catch here for the first down, a gain of 9. Second down now, White looking for Savage again. Another first down for Oklahoma. White, now he's going to be looking here for Clayton. It might have been deflected, but also Clayton wasn't even looking for the ball, so here is a pass, complete to Peoples, and he's going to head out of bounds. A nice gain there for the first. Peoples again making a catch, ends up somewhat breaking a tackle, but gains 8. So Griffin now with the run, he's inches shy. So third down, a throw here for Jones, gets the first down for Oklahoma. Play action now. White looking for Clayton. That was a walk-off touchdown, and he dropped it. So now then Griffin loses the football, and it's going to be recovered there by Kansas State. So the Wildcats catch a break, and now here they are running the football. Sproles with a huge run, getting a first down right there, the speedy running back. He's small, but he can run like a rocket. A 1-yard gain there that time, as this throw for number 84 is complete, only gains 2. So third down, Roberson looking for number 26, falls incomplete. So now Oklahoma with the ball again, pass for Savage, complete. And he's going to get the first down there for Oklahoma. Here is the next play. White looking for Savage, and it's knocked away. So second and 10, Griffin on the run, and Griffin's going to be brought down for only a gain of 4. White looking, and he's sacked on the play. I don't know what the fullback was doing there. That actually annoyed me when I was playing, but nevertheless, Oklahoma punting the ball away. After an incomplete pass, a throw for Evans is going to be huge for a first down there for Kansas State. Pass for number 26 falls incomplete. Good coverage there as we end the first quarter, 7-0 Oklahoma. So Roberson nearly sacked and then nearly throws an interception. But we now go to a 3rd and 10, and Darren Sproles with wide open space. Look at the speed of this guy. Managed to go ahead and get all the way to the 13-yard line. And now here is Sproles again, now making a first down and goal on the run. A gain of 10, and now the fullback Wilson's running it, but doesn't get the touchdown. However, Sproles does. So now we head straight to the kickoff. This is either going to be a big play or a whoopsies. It almost could have been a whoopsies, but Everidge, he's going to make a juke, and he's going to break free. Goes down the middle, slices Kansas State's return defense. Touchdown, Oklahoma. My goodness. As now here is Here's Kansas State with the ball after allowing that special teams play. Number 84 making a nice gain right there. First down for Kansas State. Juke here for Sproles, and he's going to be brought down for only a yard. Second down now. Roberson throwing it to 26. Pass is complete. Not enough, though. They're down in 3, I would say. Pass falls incomplete. Now Kansas State forced to punt. So here is the throw. Fagan. A gain of 9 there on the catch. As Griffin, he's going to he's not going to get the first. I thought he did, but they're not going to give it to him. Pass caught by Smith, the tight end. And he's going to get the first down there for Oklahoma. White now looking for Savage, and it's going to be knocked away. Second down and 10. Griffin makes a juke, bounces off a defender, and then gets the first down there. Very next play now. Here is White looking for Jones. Jones tried to just one-handed, and it went over his hand. Then it was just tipped away. Pass for Clayton then falls incomplete, so now it's 3rd and 10. Griffin looking to go ahead and get the first, but does not. Almost did, but he just couldn't do it. Sproles on the run here now on the option. A gain of 5, and then Oklahoma had an offsides call. So now it's going to be 1st and 10. Pass falls incomplete. Make it 2nd and 10. Sproles then loses yards. Loses 2 on the play. Fullback run here for Wilson, and he's brought down. So now here is Oklahoma with the ball again. Pass caught here by Jones for a gain of 8. Another throw. This one for Clayton. Another first down here for Oklahoma. Griffin looking to run. Didn't get much there. Only 2. Second down now. White looking. Pass caught by Fagan. And that's a first down right there. Very next play. White looking for Savage, and it's going to be caught for another first down. Drop play now here for Griffin. Only gets a yard. So second down and 9. White finding Savage, makes it first down and goal. Brought down at near the 5-yard line. And now play action. White looking for Fagan, but he was not looking for the ball. Second down and goal, and White sacked on the play. Make it 3rd down and goal after a timeout called. Throw here for Jones. Doesn't even bother doing anything else. Field goal is going to go in. So, 17-0 now. Oklahoma with the lead. Roberson looking for Wallace, and the pass is caught for the first down right there. Now we go for a toss here. Sproles breaks a tackle, loses the ball, and it rolls out of bounds. And they're only going to give that a gain of 3. So Sproles gets nothing on the option. 3rd down here, pass caught by Hill. And he doesn't get the first down. So that ends the first half, actually. 17-7. So Kansas State gets the ball back. Gain of 2 there for Evans. Then here is this option. Nice little pitch here to Sproles. Only gets about at 5. So 3rd down now. Roberson looking for 84. Who makes the catch? Breaks a tackle, kind of. And then gets the first down. Juke here for Sproles on the counter. And he's going to get a gain of 4. Sproles again makes another juke. And Sproles, I believe, yes, they're going to give him the first down. So Roberson now looking for Evans, and that's going to be knocked away. 2nd and 10. Roberson looking for 84, and that's knocked away as well. 3rd and 10. Here is a juke. It's Morris now running the ball. Sproles taking a break. And that's actually just going to result in Oklahoma getting the ball back. Jones makes this catch here for the first down. And yeah. So now Griffin on the run. Only gets 5. 2nd down now. White looking. Pass falls incomplete for Jones. Was not looking for the ball at all. Griffin looking for the run. Gets the first down. And it was funny, too, because the Kansas State safeties were blitzing. Another fumble. This time it's going to stay with Oklahoma. Yeah, but those safeties, like I mentioned, they over-pursued. So now it's a 3rd and 9 after the incomplete pass. Griffin unable to get the first. That was only a 6-yard gain. Roberson looking for 26 and falls incomplete. So 2nd and 10 pass here for Polite. And that falls incomplete. So 3rd and 10. Here is the option, and Roberson couldn't even get the pitch out. Gain of 4 there now for Oklahoma. As pass for Smith then falls incomplete. Another toss now for Griffin. Maybe if that receiver were blocking, that could have been a first down. Instead, it's a 3 and out. Deep pass here for Evans. overthrown on everyone. 2nd and 10, Roberson sacked. And that's going to make it 3rd down and long. Wilson looking for the run. Doesn't get much there, 3 and out. There's White looking for Clayton, and maybe I should just wait until the running back is fully gone from that route before I throw it to the receiver there. Another incomplete pass, and now Jones with the football. And this one's caught. Nothing there for the first. So now, Kansas State with the ball again. Number 84 making the catch. 1st down there for Kansas State. Roberson looking for 84 again. This time nearly intercepted. 2nd and 10. Toss here. Sproles breaks a tackle. Breaks another. And then here's Roberson recovering the ball. And breaks a tackle. An interesting sequence of events that only gains 5 yards. Wallace makes the catch there to make it a 1st and 10. Roberson looking for Evans. Nearly intercepted. So now go to a 2nd and 10. Misdirection here. Sproles. Ooh, maybe he shouldn't have been. Maybe he shouldn't have juked. Maybe it wouldn't have mattered anyway. A hold on the right guard, number 55. That's going to back him up. 2nd and 10. Now Sproles with the run. Breaks a tackle. Then breaks another one. Breaks a 3rd one. And then Sproles. He's going to be down just a yard shy as Roberson is sacked on the play. And that's with the left guard holding. I mean, then again, the blitz came from the right side. So, yeah. Kansas State's just going to punt the ball away. 11 seconds left in the 3rd here as Griffin is going to be brought down, and that runs down the clock. 17-7 so far, so we got one more quarter to go to determine whether Oklahoma goes to the Natty or whether Texas or Georgia does. Pass for Clayton is going to be complete for the 1st, and then Jones makes this catch here for the 1st down there for Oklahoma. Here's now a juke. Griffin is going to gain about 5. So, 2nd down now. White looking for Fagan, and it's caught for the 1st down. Very next play now. White looking for Savage. Left open. 1st down, Oklahoma. They are now in field goal range. As they're going to run an option here. Griffin is not going to get anything there. No gain. 2nd and 10 now. White. He's looking here for Jones, who makes the catch. And Jones is in for the touchdown. 24-7 now is the lead. Is the score. Fullback dive gets 4 yards there. Nice run by Wilson. Sproles then gets nothing on his run. So it's now 3rd and 6. A diving catch by 84 makes it a 1st down there. As Roberson now looking for 84 again, who makes the catch. A 2nd one here for the 1st down. Now option here. And Sproles is unable to handle the ball. Manages to recover it though. Here's a screen now. Wilson. Here is Wilson after the catch. And he's going to gain 11. So 3rd down. Sproles brought down for no gain. So Oklahoma now with the ball. Pass. Way off target. 2nd and 10 now. Here is a throw here for Clayton, who does make the catch with his bare hand. Gets 4. 3rd down now. White looking for Fagan, and it falls incomplete. So 3 and out there. Let's see what Kansas State's able to do. Gain of 6 there. Roberson looking for 84, who dives again. This time unable to hang on. Roberson can't even get the option out. 3 and out right there. Nice tackle there by the defense. As Jones makes this catch here, a gain of 7. Now draw play for Griffin, and that's going to get a 1st down for Oklahoma. Throw here for Savage, who makes a catch with his bare hand. 1st down there for Oklahoma. It's White now looking for Savage again. Makes another catch. This one only 4 yards. Here is a toss here for Griffin, and he's brought down instantly. Loses 2, actually. 3rd down now. Pass caught by Fagan. Is everyone going to be one-handing these balls here? Either way, it's going to result in a punt. Pass for Wallace is deflected away as we now head to a 2nd and 10. Another deflection. So 3rd and 10 now. Roberson looking, and he's intercepted by Everidge. And just like that, the clock is able to be run down, and your Oklahoma Sooners are your Big 12 champs for the 2002 season. Congratulations to them. But now, thanks to this win, they have an even larger prize to chase after, and that is the BCS National Championship. They will be facing off against Oklahoma. Kansas State, they tried, but they were unable to do anything. 393 passing yards for Oklahoma, and yeah. And I'm sure that's not a record. Don't tell me that's a record. I'm sure there's a bigger one than that. I think it's currently being held by Dave Klingler. In 2002, I mean. And yeah, Oklahoma and Ohio State are going to be facing off, but we got to first take a look at how it all turned out here for the conference championships. Miami of Ohio defeated Northern Illinois 33-24. So now the Miami Redhawks are your MAC champions. Congratulations to them. Number 4 Georgia defeated Auburn by a score of 41-23. So the Georgia Bulldogs are the SEC champions. Congratulations to them. And yeah, well, doesn't matter anyway for Georgia. They're just going to get a simple little bowl game. But we're going to take a look at the bowl rankings, see exactly where they could have been. They could have been in the Natty. They jumped over Texas. So if Oklahoma lost, Georgia would be facing off against the Buckeyes. But no, Oklahoma won. And yeah, guess that's unfortunate for Texas. The other team that had the best chance was Michigan. But they needed several things to go their way, and unfortunately, it just wouldn't. It just didn't. Maybe if Michigan had won in the big game, they would have been able to face off against Oklahoma or Georgia. But again, things didn't turn out their way or anyone's way but Oklahoma's. As these are your bowl rankings. As now we go ahead and take a look at the top 25. And, Texas was actually number 3. So, interesting, actually. They would have picked number 3 to take on number 1. If we're being honest here. Sometimes the game does that, actually. Which surprises me sometimes. But then at the same time, I kind of just see it as in, yeah, well, I could buy that. As, yeah, so this is how the top 25 looks so far. The only real change has been in the top 10. I mean, has been in the bottom 10, excuse me. NC State jumps to number 10. Florida State jumps 2 spots to number 11. Auburn, with their loss, only drops 2 spots. They drop to 12. LSU jumps to 13. Wisconsin jumps to 14. Arizona State jumps to 15. Then we have Kansas State. They fall 4 spots. They go to number 16 as they lose to Oklahoma. Excuse me. Number 17 is Maryland. Then number 18 is Marshall. Number 19 is Pittsburgh. Number 20 is USC. Number 21 is Colorado. Then number 22 is Southern Miss. Colorado State. The Colorado State Rams are actually your Mountain West champs, so congratulations to them. They actually jumped to number 23. They were unranked. And Purdue drops to 24. And then TCU jumps from being unranked to 25. And we'll take a look at the bowl games later. That will be saved for last. Now it's time for the individual accolades. Let's go to the season awards. As your Heisman Trophy winner is Mowelde Moore, the running back out of Tulane. 247 carries for 1,244 yards and 13 touchdowns. It's not going to show, but his receiving total was even bigger. He caught about 10, 12, 13 touchdowns. So he had 26 total. Greg Jones of Florida State was in second. Bruce Perry of Maryland was in third. Anthony Davis out of Wisconsin was in fourth. And then Lee Suggs out of Virginia Tech was in fifth. So all running backs for the Heisman. And then for offensive MVP, same story here. All running backs. But Greg Jones actually wins his. 341 carries for 1,917 yards and 30 touchdowns. Yeah. Then we have Jason White winning the the Unitas Award, 306 completions out of 539 attempts, 4,228 yards, and 36 touchdowns. Congratulations to him. Second place was Phillip Rivers out of NC State. Third was Ben Roethlisberger out of Miami of Ohio. Fourth was Timmy Chang out of Hawaii. And then fifth was Ken Dorsey out of Miami. Neato. For the, what was this called? The Walker Award, the Doak Walker, goes to Greg Jones. The Biletnikoff will go to Jason Branch out of Miami of Ohio. 84 catches for 1,384 yards and 13 touchdowns. Second was Jericho Cotchery out of NC State. Third was Branch's teammate Michael Larkin out of Miami of Ohio. Fourth was Sean McDonald. And then fifth was Kelly Washington. Interesting. For the Outland, or it might be Remington. I think it's Remington. It goes to right tackle number 76 out of Nebraska. Only allowed 2 sacks and had 52 pancakes. Jordan Black out of Notre Dame was second. Third was right tackle number 54 out of Kansas State. Fourth was right tackle number 71 out of Boston College. And then in fifth was right tackle number 73 out of New Mexico State. And, yeah. For the defensive MVP, I think that's the Lombardi Award. It's going to go to outside linebacker number 44 out of Wisconsin. 867 tackles, 7 sacks, 5 fumble recoveries, and 6 interceptions. Outside linebacker number 43 out of Arkansas was second. Third was outside linebacker number 37 out of Colorado State. Fourth was outside linebacker number 17 out of Miami of Ohio. And then fifth was defensive tackle number 76 out of NC State. I don't think this is that's not the Lombardi. This is the Lombardi, I'm sure. D tackle number 76 out of NC State wins that award. 67 tackles, 12 sacks, 8 forced fumbles, and a fumble recovery. Jimmy Kennedy out of Penn State was second. Third was right end number 38 out of Air Force. Then fourth was Darius Jones out of Wisconsin. And finally was Dan Rumashek out of Michigan. Outside linebacker number 30 out of East Carolina wins the Butkus Award. Makes me interested as to how number 44 of Wisconsin even won this award. 144 tackles, 9 sacks, 3 fumble recoveries, and a pick. But yeah, outside linebacker number 44 was second. Third was Boss Bailey out of Georgia. I think this is just who's the real tackling machine in the college football universe. Outside linebacker number 17 of Miami of Ohio was fourth, and then fifth was outside linebacker 37 out of Colorado State. As we now go to the Thorpe Award, it will go to Roniel Whitaker out of Virginia Tech. 7 picks, 59 tackles, and 11 passes deflected. He didn't return one to the house, though. In second was free safety number 24 out of North Carolina. Third was Andre Wolfork out of Oklahoma. Fourth was Terrence Newman out of Kansas State. And then fifth was Terrence Holt out of NC State. As we now go to the... It's not the Ray Guy Award. It's a different award, I'm sure. But I'll remember it eventually. John Anderson out of Washington wins this award. 25 out of 26 field goals made and all 50 of his extra points. Second was Jonathan Ruffin out of Cincinnati. Third was Philip Yost out of Auburn. Fourth was Brian Kelly out of Mid-10 State. And then fifth was Luke Manjet out of Georgia Tech. And Ohio State's coach is your coach of the year. Congratulations to... Actually, that's Jim Tressel. Second was Oklahoma's coach. Third was NC State's coach. Fourth was Miami of Ohio's coach. And then fifth was Hawaii's coach. And, yeah. Those are your award winners. As we now go ahead and take a look at the All-Americans. Whoop-de-doo. And, let's see. what is it that I can go on and talk about? Maybe I can talk about what I was doing in 2002. I was 7 years old when the 2002 season took place. And I was not a football fan at all. It didn't take me until 2004 for me to actually be a football fan. My first football game was actually, I would say, EA Sports game, was NFL Street. Yeah, so it was NFL Street, and I didn't get that till 2004. So here, I was in 2nd grade, and I had lived in Phoenix for quite some time, Phoenix, Arizona, but then I moved to Las Cruces, New Mexico, around the same time as the season started. So I was in a new school, a new town. Things seemed so new to me. And, taking a look at how things are now, I am still in Las Cruces, New Mexico. I'm still living here. And I have been living here. I am now 31 years old, so I've lived here for 24 years. And so far I haven't really had any plans to move away, even if it feels like I should have plans. But hey, at least I can provide entertainment here with this series. And this was a really entertaining season, even if I don't want to admit it. As we now go ahead and take a look at the bowl games now to end everything. For the New Orleans Bowl, we have UConn taking on North Texas, who, by the way, won the Sun Belt Championship. Congratulations to the Mean Green. Northern Illinois, number 25 TCU, face off in the GMAC Bowl. Number 18 Marshall and Virginia face off in the Tangerine Bowl. Up next, we have Oregon taking on BYU in the Nevada Bowl. In the Hawaii Bowl, we have Boise State taking on UCF. Boston College will take on Miami of Ohio in the Motor City Bowl. Number 19 Pittsburgh takes on Oregon State in the Insight.com Bowl. Then we have Tulane taking on Missouri in the Houston Bowl. Syracuse takes on Oklahoma State in the Independence Bowl. Number 5 Washington takes on number 21 Colorado in the Holiday Bowl. Texas A&M takes on Penn State in the Alamo Bowl. Georgia Tech takes on West Virginia in the Queen City Bowl. Air Force takes on Bowling Green in the Seattle Bowl. Arkansas takes on Minnesota in the Music City Bowl. Fresno State takes on Washington State in the Humanitarian Bowl. By the way, congratulations to the Fresno State Bulldogs. They are your WAC champs. Arizona State, number 15, will take on Iowa in the Sun Bowl. USF takes on Hawaii in the Silicon Valley Classic. Then we have number 23, Colorado State, taking on number 22, Southern Miss, who are your Conference USA champs. I think I might have said a different one. But they're in the AXA Liberty Bowl. For the Peach Bowl, we have number 8, Tennessee, taking on number 17, Maryland. New Mexico will take on Notre Dame in the San Francisco Bowl. Number 13, LSU, takes on number 16, Kansas State in the Cotton Bowl. Then we have Alabama taking on number 24, Purdue in the Outback Bowl. Number 7, Virginia Tech takes on number 11, Florida State in the Gator Bowl. Number 12, Auburn takes on number 14, Wisconsin in the Citrus Bowl. Number 20, USC takes on number 3, Texas in the Rose Bowl. For the Sugar Bowl, we have number 10, NC State taking on number 4, Georgia. For the Orange Bowl, we have number 6, Michigan taking on number 9, Miami. And then, for the BCS National Championship, which will take place in the Tostitos Fiesta Bowl. We will have number 2, Ohio State, taking on number 1, Oklahoma. As that is going to do it for this video. If you liked it, please feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the BCS National Championship. Number 2, Ohio State versus number 1, Oklahoma.